And we are live once again. Some more Danganronpa. Yep, we are. It's going. We're good. Fantastic. So yeah, we're back with this. Very much looking forward to this intense investigation. It should be a fun time. Let's see, get these links out there as per the usual thing we do. There we go. Send the link. Perfect. Taken care of. Now, any second now, our mod should show up, so I don't feel alone. But yeah, we were in the trash. Kyoko came and got us out of the trash. I don't know how far that distance she fell, but I don't know how even, I don't know how anyone survived that fall, honestly. That was a pretty deep hole. And yet everyone survived. I don't understand. But, you know, it happened. Hello, Rat. How you doing? Alright. So, we have this awesome investigation music once again. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna call a Davy a real fast and get him in here. There we go. Just making sure nothing bad happens. Okay. I think we have a list. Place to check. Okay. But what happened to our old evidence, though? I mean, some of that might have come in handy. Hello. How you doing? Let's see. 7 rooms. Headmaster's room. Bio lab. Monokuma's place. Second dormitory area. Alright, let's move. I think we'll first head to the dorms on the 2nd floor, since those have piqued my interest for quite some time. I mean, even Kyoko said we have to see it for ourselves. Gates open. You can finally check out the 2nd floor of the dorms. Which means... I don't know. What is better than that? I mean, you can't get much more pleasure than that. Oh. This is the 2nd floor of the dorms? Looks like some ancient ruins. You know, I do not think this is up to building code. This building's gonna have to be condemned. You can't have this here. It's very unsafe. It's on the 2nd floor, but it just crushes the 1st floor. This is not safe environment for anybody. Or no, it's more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up or something. I think there'd be a little bit more debris than just some of the wall crumbled away if a bomb went off in here. Hello? Darkness, is that you? Hello? Man, there's literally nothing in those walls. Caved in doors. This one seems pretty stable. Hey, it's unlocked. And yet, look at them. They're still barred shut. So this isn't the first time. That's interesting. Why would these also be? I mean, that'd be the only way, but you shouldn't be doing something lewd and watching me. That's kind of... I mean, go ahead if you want, but that's... I guess I'd be flattered, but that'd be a little weird. The bed is completely torn apart, and there's blood stains. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore, it's just garbage. It's trash. Hey, get that money. You never know when you're gonna need it. I mean, there's drawers here, but you know, why look in the drawers? I opened the door just a crack and glass inside. I immediately closed it again. Wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. So nothing really else going on in here. Alright, let's move. Man, this place has seen better days, that's for sure. But hey, we got the bathrooms. Well, let me guess. I can't investigate the girls' bathroom. This is a girls' bathroom. Even in a place like this, I can't bring myself to go in. Makoto? Yes, thank you. If you say so, buddy. See, Makoto, I don't understand him. We're in a time of crisis, investigating every single room, but the girls' bathroom that no one's ever gonna be using. That's off limits. Oh, sorry, can't go. Alright, let's check out the boys' bathroom. Oh, seems pretty intact, honestly. And there's nothing ever in the bathroom. Man, who's keeping these fish alive? Ah, yes. A giraffe coming out of a locker. This room could have anything. Yes, thank you, Alpaca. It's, I try. Must have been for Hope's Peak students who came before us. The classroom before ours must have had used to use these lockers. But why metal plate the locker? That just seems a little silly, don't you think? Metal plates mounted to the locker. I really want to know what's inside, but there's no way. Well, you think there's no way. But if you come at the side of the locker, like right here, I'm sure there's plenty of tools that we can just start slamming the side of this thing and bust it open. I think it's very possible we get into these things or go from the top. I mean, yeah, they're metal, but we could still bust into them with enough time. Just saying. What if I can open this locker? Huh. Yeah, I wouldn't think a metal locker door would make a rattle sound. Nope, locked. There's a card reader installed on the door. That's why I must get into the locker. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers that the locker room on the second floor of the school. There's your handbook to open those up. What's that mean? Well, let's just give it a try. Took out my handbook and ran across the reader. Then, no luck. Maybe only the locker's owners can open it, which means none of us can do it. Unfortunate. Metal plate mounted on the locker, there's no way I can get it open. A lot of these, gotta go through a lot of lockers. Yep, already broken. Guess we'll just run down the line. So, next. It's very important we check every single thing. I'm investigating. Can't blame me. Oops. I did not want to open that one again. Oh, I can't even look at that one. Never mind then. It's important to try everything. Alright. Let's check this one out. I don't think this locker's gonna open. I mean, you don't know unless you try. There we go. This one now. Hey, you know, you just gotta try every door. You never want, you know? Investigations. Yeah, okay. Doesn't seem we're getting anything out of here. Unfortunately. We tried. This room seems pretty untouched. Let's check it out. Could be anything in here. Oh, this is quite the lounge. Pretty nice. This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It's more of an adult atmosphere. Have you seen this room?
Correct.
Oh, hey. Kyoko, how you doing? Oh, Kyoko. I didn't see you in here. We're in some private lounge now.
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. Huh, a regret. Man, she looks so tiny. Kyoko, you used to be so tall. What happened to you? You're barely taller than this shelving unit. What happened? Kyoko, are you feeling okay? When did you get so small? Let's check the computer first. PC on the desktop must have belonged to the headmaster.
It would seem...
Whoever used it last looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. PC still has search results left on it. Then might we be able to get some info on the ultimate despair?
However...
It's not much though. Nothing we don't already know.
In other words...
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy, which happened 1 year ago. They're all the worst sorts of people whose driving the force comes from despair.
However...
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there?
Whew.
I guess that's the best we could do as a complete eerie failure. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
Correct.
Let's see. That's good outlook to have. Delta just... Ooh, that's a creepy picture. There's two things to investigate here. Desk is home to a computer. Must belong to the headmaster. Yeah, there we go. I'm stealing his money. There's no way they can fight us now. Chair. A leather chair. Can't imagine a student using something like this. Must be the headmaster's. Why couldn't you imagine a student using that? Yoko looks almost meek right now. Just be thinking about something. I probably shouldn't bother her. Okay, nothing else to investigate here? Okay, I guess we'll be on our way out then. Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. Some sort of design mistake or construction defect or something.
So...
Gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out. Thank you, Rat. That's, thanks. That's something to think about. A breeze?
Indeed.
It's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Open space, does that mean like a hidden room? Yes, Makoto, that's what, has to be expected when you see a gap in the wall. I think I almost know how to open it. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
Very easy trick, yes. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on the PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However...
I don't have a clue what that password might be. It's always the hard things, huh? Passwords. Could be anything. I mean, what about just busting it down? All we know is probably some made-up letter or numbers. We can't really go from there. Yeah, you're right. That's not nearly enough to go on.
It's true.
Like through all his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. And more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password. I think of how much time I wasted on this. Jeez. There's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we'd assume that there must be some kind of hidden clue waiting in there. But maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure it out, there's no way I stand a chance. Oh wait, there might be a chance. Password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
Huh? Oh, sorry, I was just trying to think of what the password might be. And you've probably thought of tried everything could have been, but not your name. She's giving me that look. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad and the idea that he would use her name as his password. Knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. But it's possible. Do you mind if I try it just to be sure? Makoto, if you get this right, she's gonna be, Go for it.
Well,
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, do whatever you want. Okay. Alright, let's do this. You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. But if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more. Alright, I mean, I'm sure it's gonna work.
hey,
You're worried about me, Makoto. Don't be. I already know that you're guessing it. Well, your guess is wrong. Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. All right, let's see it. Maria. No. All right, I collected myself and then turned to the face of the monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed her full name, Kyoko Kagiri. Hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in... Beep! That's my sound effects. What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked! I just, ooh, that's not a good face.
why?
Yo, look at that eye, though. That's really weird looking. Look at that thing. Kyoko? Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Yeah, that's for a person she doesn't want anything to do with. For him to use her name as a password, that's gonna be a little awkward. Kyoko? Let's follow her. Let's be safe. There's a present. Is it for her? Oh, this is a little creepy, don't you think? Hey, Kyoko? I may as well not even be in the room. My gaze is fixated on one thing. There's a gift. A present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. Oh, let's check out this. I better check out this. Oh, come on. It's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. You know, it's just a nice present box sitting on the table, just like a boiler room. That's fine, right? The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should I open it? Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. There's a bomb. But I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Yeah, it could be a bomb. Careful, Makoto. What, do you think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably. Huh?
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's something you'll be happy to see. It's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything. It's a disembodied head! How did that get in there? Are you saying it'll something that'll make me want to scream? Oh, man. Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Koto, hurry up and make up your mind. Step by heavy step, I approach the box. Let's just throw the lid off and see what happens. I took a deep breath, and I took a hold of that lid. Slowly, ever slowly, the phone rang and interrupted me from opening this box. Gotta love those phone calls and interruptions, right? Slowly, ever slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. What is it? It could be anything. Anything inside? I stole a hesitant glance inside, and... Is it a disembodied head? Makoto, she told you not to scream. Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. Oh. It is a disembodied head. Oh, look at that. Skeleton. Lovely. A cracked skull. Some bones. What was in the box was bones. Human bones? How'd they fit the whole skeleton in there? The last thing I expected to find in such a bright, beautiful box, a joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined? I mean, Kyoko did. She told you you're not gonna like it.
I see.
And just as I thought. What? What was in that box? It was wrapped so nicely, so I never would have been able to guess what was inside. Human bones! I guess I found out what she meant by that. Except I should look at this picture of her and probably her dad holding her, you know, that's, you know. Just as you thought, how could you have known that? I mean, there are bones in there. Human bones.
Wrong.
Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. Just I had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box? My father. Huh? I mean, how'd they get the bones? They extracted those pretty easily then. What about him? That's him. He's in that box.
Correct.
What you found in the box? Oh, this. Hello there. Those bones. That body? That's my father. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Great daughter you have here. She's pretty good at investigating things. Or at least, what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for? Oh, hold on. How can you know for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we already have, that's the only possible answer. That person will very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. According to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. Seems possible, even like that he's somewhere in the school right now. And there he is, right there. Yeah, there she is. It is a very polarizing approach. I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. The only people to take a single step into Host Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. I guess that was him. I guess that's what you're trying to say. The only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. Oh, well, why is it? Oh, I somehow set it onto autoplay. That's interesting. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume. So that's what the rocket was for, huh? I guess let's explain how you got the bones so easily. If you just burn them alive, I guess you get the bones much easier than other ways.
In other words,
That's most likely my father was in this school, but he's also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Yeah, that's kind of what she does. Or no, she wasn't calm. She's only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties. But was that all there was to it? I gave up on some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kagiri detective would never do. Did she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Well, I'm sure this is going to do amazing as evidence for... Huh, this picture. That's definitely her. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is this picture of... Hey, Kyoko? I mean, you didn't see that? I mean, we walked in the room. I've been staring at it for like the past 10 minutes. Oh, she's mad.
why would you?
Well, this is annoying. Came here to cut myself free of the past. And yet... There's that picture is. Now I find something like this. What do you expect me to do now? I was right. Picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I need to face him, tell him myself to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. And this time he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Yoko. Let's check out this desk. Headmaster's desk. Probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Yoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Hey.
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure?
Because...
Never let anything get in the way of investigation. I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind. Starting from the top, I opened the desk drawers and looked inside. Rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. Unfortunate. But in the last drawer, that big one at the bottom... Huh? Is this... E-handbook, right? It has the label on it that says, in case of emergency. Is this like a master key for all those lockers? It found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other words...
Handbook with no limitations. Given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what it is. I think you're probably right.
It would seem...
Might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But Kyoko? I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. This really okay? Nice. I'll take that.
Hey,
Listen, Toto? Huh? Can I ask you a favor? Can do. I mean, we're investigating. We don't have much of other choice. A favor? What is it?
so...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but...
Hey,
Could you leave? Huh?
correct.
Just for a while. I'd like to be alone for a bit. Yeah, girl, sure, go ahead. Kyoko? Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little. I need to get
Just a
my
second.
emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he'd hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. I'm not doing it. We already had that joke earlier today. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
I've got myself under control. I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. I'll see you later. With that, I'll be on my way. Now we can go open up some of those lockers. It must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. Bones! To find out what happened to the headmaster? No doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. Headmaster is dead! He was in the school. The only leading Host Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was Host Peak's headmaster. Is the same person yep, nope, not the same. Yep, heard this all before. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind's true identity is... Sure to tell this, but this killing game against 16 students is one of us in this very school. The only people taking a single step in Host Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. 15 of us met in the main hall, and Mukuro added to the mix to get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Oh man. Let's just look at all this. Lovely. Even Mukuro. Even she's undeniably dead. The ones still alive are... me? Byakuya. Hiro. Toko. Hina. Yoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. And there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. Just has to be. Bro, let's go check out some of those lockers. I mean, now that it's open, we may be able to do something with this. Wait, now that we have this pad, we can do a lot of things, right? Check out some of these lockers. Alright, here we go. Yeah. But, wait, but... what about the emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room? Let's give it one more try. You could have just boosted and I have to do it again. Quickly raise the handbook and run across the card reader and... beep! Alright, just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what we got inside. Could be anything in here. Another human skeleton. Oh. I don't see anything that might be a clue. Dang. Alright, let's try this one. Beep. And let's see what we got. Oh. This locker is totally disorganized. Hero, is this your locker? There's some voodoo, whatever belongs to or that sounds like Hero to me. Huh. We got crystal ball. Got a lot of things in here. This is a crystal ball. Hey, a crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he would ever use this locker. It's just not possible. Say that. But what if he was the mastermind the whole time? No one would expect it. Is this a deck of playing cards? No, the tarot cards, my friend. No, they're tarot cards. Wait, but wait. Aren't these used for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? There's no coincidences here, my friend. So it's kind of textbooks and notebooks stacked in no particular order. Dust everywhere. I'd have to assume whoever stuff this is didn't do a whole lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual as natural as possible. I looked at one of the notebooks and saw. By the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. Hey! Look at that! What? There's no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written, Yasuhiro Hagekure. This is our Yasuhiro? Notebook contained large numbers of notes and a variety of different classes. Which would mean he attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to this school at the same time as the rest of us. That was all part of the plan. Are you sure? Everyone had been knocked out. And we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take classes. Unless he was here before all that. He did say he was held back a few years. So what is this notebook? Locker notebook has been entered the truth. Well. That's, that'll be interesting. I think this has some pretty incriminating evidence in here. Alright, let's check it out. Beep! Alright, what do we got? Now let's see. This thing's practically empty. One thing inside. It's some kind of pocketbook. I don't see the name written on that, so I can't say for sure whose it is. There's something written on the inside. Could be important. Don't like violating others' privacy. Well, I better take a look. It looks like a girl's handwriting. And all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh. I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. Is it Toko? I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. Just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. Yoko's handwriting? He was willing to give me some... Oh, she did have that really good handwriting. More details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our students' prodigies safe, to keep them from us as our hope for the future. Only their geniuses can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate the superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation of the new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. That's what my father had said to me. As usual, he made a selfless decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. And she said that before as well. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was. I knew exactly who this pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. Couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, doing in this locker, and what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hadn't seen her dad since she left when she was little. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. Just so happens that my headmaster is my father. But what was that? Did you see that? Hopefully nothing weird happened. Everything seems to be in order, I think. What's all this mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. When I reached the last page, the question marks spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. Despair walks among us, so we survive. What is this? What does this mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? So if there's a second despair. Huh. You know. Second despair. Maybe that falls in line with my they're not, when the people are killed, they don't die, they're sent somewhere. I don't know. Exactly, like they're sent somewhere else. That's what I was thinking anyway. Like there's more to it than everyone's just dying. There's more to it. The more I see, the less it makes sense. There's these lockers. I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are these things in these lockers that look like they belong to the people here? Nope, it seems like it belongs to Hiro. That pocketbook that belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. Not to believe in everyone. Next locker. Took a mirror in the handbook and ran across the card reader and beep. Now let's see what we got. Nope, nothing. Alright, next. Alright, let's check this one out. Beep. Looks like, let's see. Nothing. Alright, what do we got? Don't see anything. And none of these will work. Alright. Well, that's gonna be interesting. I mean, we should probably not talk to Kyoko right now. Probably for the best. Alright, so, where do we need to go? Alright, we did the second floor dormitory. Headmaster's room on the 4th floor. Alright, let's go there. Teleportation, go. Hey, here's that music you like so much, Davey. Alright, here's the data collection room. We didn't get to go through that door before. Oh, hey, Hina.
Hey, Makoto.
Oh, you here to look around too? Yeah, I just had a pretty traumatic experience in the, somewhere else. Ooh, it was something, let me tell you. Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door.
Yeah.
So I figured all the doors in the school had to have been unlocked. This one should open too, right?
But
Although I could bring myself to open it. Oh, come on. Seriously?
I mean,
Because it might explode, right? That really sucks. So you open it. B, I fell into the trash after almost being smashed. Why do I have to open the door? Sure, she didn't mean it, but it made it sound like she's okay with me getting blown up. I mean, I'm just a big man who has to open up the door. Alright, here we go. Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Alright, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. No, don't worry. In one of the futures I've seen, a lot of people explode in ya. I mean, what? Okay, let's never mind that joke, and let's be on our way. Okay, go ahead. Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. I throw my weight into the door, and the door opened much easier than I expected. You should have just turned the knob. Here we go. The Monokuma control room. There's no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was... Oh, this place is totally sci-fi. It's a control room. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. This has to be a control room. They get the sensors and everything. Ah, yes. What do we have here? Some kind of hatch on the floor. But right now I'm more concerned with that weird device. Of course you are. What is this device? Looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top though. Like some kind of military installation or something. It kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Ifumi'd probably freak out if he saw it. Cockpit? Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit? I mean, could that mean I can be Monokuma now?
okay.
Alright, let's start poking at at it or whatever. Let's start pushing. No! What if you just blow something up? Or stab somebody with spikes from the ceiling? Hold on, you can't just do or whatever, something like this. But it was too late. He was already jabbing at the control panel. Beep, boop, bop, beep. Did you just hear that? Ah, the built-in sound effects button. Yeah, I think it came from the other room. What did you push? I'm not totally sure, but I'm thinking that one button says Data Center to make it pop up out of nowhere. Data Center? Ah, to make them spring up into action whenever they please. Saw a bunch of buttons, each with a name on the room next to it. Just like Hina said, there's one labeled Data Center. That must be the one she pushed. But the Data Center, that's right next door. The room we're just in. That's where the strange noise came from. Probably gotta check it out.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now. Let's cheer you on from over here. Oh man, the Monokuma control room. Hello? Where could he be? Did I just hear what I think I heard? Hello, Hina. Come in, Hina. Is that Monokuma? Hello there. Hey. Grar. Grar, give me all your donuts. Yep. Is that you, Hina? What? Oh man, busted. How did you know?
Say what?
Anyway, What is this? Some kind of remote controlled camera kind of setup? You don't even know what you're controlling.
Hello.
Well, I mean, can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Ah, because I found the self-destruct button. Let's not push that. Well, whatever you do, don't push it.
Too bad.
Oh, man. Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. Room with the Monokuma drawing on it is the control panel inside. Dude, let's scare some people with this thing. That'd be hilarious. Whoa, hey Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma. Huh? What do you mean? Are you controlling that just now? It was Monokuma.
Huh?
Monokuma? Wait, for real? Yep. Looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. It's pretty good setup, I'll give him that. Look at all these monitors and everything. Yeah, they're definitely in here. Mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. This control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words,
Hey,
maybe the Mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. There's that theory for sure. Kyoko's theory was right. But if the Mastermind is controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school the whole time, right? Exactly. I guess that would have to be true. If that is true... Yep, there's one person controlling the whole show. Probably. Oh, man. Sure, I told you this already, but... Killing game, yep, 16 students, blah, 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 blah. How many times do we have to see this? My mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer, really is the 16th student? No, that's not right. He's been moving all around. No, it can't be. There's no way, right? Can I, like, scare Byakuya with this thing? Just for a quick second, please. I just want to pop up and just tell him something real quick. Dude, I know, we're getting all these flashbacks constantly. What's wrong, Mako? Don't like that face you're making. Oh, no, it's nothing. Oh, okay. Oh, what about you? Is everything okay? Oh, well, it's just... This is where the Mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they're a set of traps or something. Can't say it isn't possible. I really hope it's not true. So, like... You want to leave soon, or there's still lots of other places to check out? Yeah, good point. Can't waste our time just standing around here. You want to get going? Yeah. I'm checking out this hatch on the floor. Mako, what's wrong with her? And get out of here. Alright, come on. I want to check out the hatch on the floor. Click. As soon as the door closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? The door just locked on its own. Huh. Yeah, that does sound very annoying. What? My hand grabbed to the doorknob. But don't you have the key for this thing? You're right, the door is locked. But why? Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted. He was hiding under that hatch. Had to have been. Monokuma?
Just a second.
Hey, no fair. You can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like. Hey, it's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if my school mascot just up and stopped moving. Then that room.
Yeah.
You may have guessed it. That's where my controls are. So right now, you're being operated by someone in that room.
Yes, indeed.
Correctamundo.
You're a liar.
That doesn't make any sense. We were just in there, and we didn't see anyone. See, this is where I have a small, tiny issues. Like, I know that's it. There's a panel on the floor. I wanted to check it out, but the game's like, no. Realistically, you would want to try to investigate that panel, right? It was on the floor. I wanted that was the first thing I wanted to check out. If I could have checked that out, we would have known who was controlling it at this very moment in time. That's where one of my very few issues. It's not as open as I wish it could be. So I wish I could have a little more freedom with what I'm doing, especially doing investigations like this. Oh, didn't you? Woohoo! Are you sure you're as thorough as you could have been? I wanted to, but it wouldn't let me check out the hatch. There's no way. The hatch on the floor? Too bad. Here's your one big chance and you blew it. See, I have issues with that, man.
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. I mean, you can say that all you like, but... Now this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace. Or like, one person could have left? Are we both gonna sound like we're leaving? I stay in the room, they come out of the hatch, and bam, there I am. He's gone, but...
So,
Is he telling the truth? The Mastermind was hiding in there? Well, most likely, yes. In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
Huh?
Then, when I said we should leave? Well, that hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault. But I would have at least liked to attempt to open it.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of our time we have left. Yeah, you're right. There's one good thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving.
Okay.
Go run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice. You got me all motivated again.
You got it.
Okay, I'm out. See you later. Took off in full sprint. But I have to do what I can too. The only way forward. Alright, let's move. Alright, here's the headmaster's office. This way. Let's check it out. Perfect. Free in. Hey, there's one of those swords again. This is the headmaster's room. I heard an awful lot about it, but this might be my first time seeing it myself. Ah, Makoto, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. Hey, gold sword, good times. Trophies, shield, and even display case. Man, paper's all thrown over the place. Your documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow makes me feel anxious. Camera in here. Even the headmaster's room, there's a surveillance camera.
Come on.
Hey, Makoto.
Not possible.
Are you ignoring me? I think you'll forgive that just because you're you.
Such ignorance.
When we get out of here, remember this moment. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, I just, Okay, fine. Well, you came to the right place. Would you like to see something interesting? Yeah, of course. I didn't want to go investigate on my own in here or anything. What do you mean, something interesting? Take a look at this. It was the top of the pathetically ostentatious Desk. The English language is very fun, I'll have you know. I love pronouncing words that I've probably never said in my entire life. Class 78 student registry. Contains profiles on all of us in Mukuro.
So in other words,
Apparently class 78 refers to us. I know. Bayokyu is maybe he swings that way, I don't know. Well, it's not my business. Wait. We found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room.
I see.
That's right. It also mentioned class number 78. It must be where Kyoko got that page. Since the rest of our profiles are listed in here along with hers.
In other words,
I mean, no doubt, Mukuro was a student here at Host Peak Academy, just like the rest of us. Hey man, we don't go that way. Hey, yeah, implications can be, I'll be very careful, trust me. Mukuro Ikusawa, the 16th student. That must be where Kyoko learned about it. It seems like Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? Talk about when she stole it. It's just one page. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled. She must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? There's more to it? She was in so much of a hurry, she only got the first page. The first page? Correct. Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
so in other words,
In other words, when it comes to this profile, there's more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have. What kind of information is it? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? No. It seems some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself.
interesting.
I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Baikua as I skimmed through the report. Oh, that's what she looked like then, huh? Mukuro reappeared suddenly in the background. An entity floats. Close, but it's just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair? Right now, I can't be sure if it's a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about this. I need to push forward with my search into the Ultimate Despair. I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir. When she entered Host Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I'll be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro was part of the Ultimate Despair. Don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why would they kill Mukuro? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within that file you should note. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? The picture of the girl perhaps you've never seen before? A girl who seems to be included as part of our class of number 78. She doesn't look like the physical type. That should be enough for you to figure out who this girl is. And further information about the girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds! And she's the ultimate soldier? Jeez, come on. That's a lightweight soldier. It even lists her vitals. 31, 22, 32. Well, what do you think? That's pretty, I mean, that's a lightweight person, man. 97 pounds? And the, oh, I mean, jeez. What do I think? Are you asking me? Like, if she has a nice body? Makoto, oh, you joker, you.
Stop talking.
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. It's like, it's not too bad. A little too lightweight, but yeah, not too bad. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse, and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean... Huh. Interesting. Wait, is he trying to say... It's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro? Didn't I say we had to measure the body? Look, now we got the stats. We got the information. I said to measure the body. But no one listened to me. I said to measure it. I'm a genius. Personally, what I think seems all but impossible. But it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. I'm back to Byakuya's errand boy. Alright. Yeah, oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention. So Byakuya isn't in the Monokuma room right now. Or at least that's what I like to think. Because we were just in there, and he's in here. But, you know, whatever. Nice for me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along, she just did a lot to help me. Well, don't push that much faith in her. Huh?
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. Well, what are you saying? Just what I think I call it a hunch. A hunch? But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. I'll keep it in mind, thanks. Bookshelf seems really well made. It's filled with thick books. Let's take one more look at this thing. That's my student registry. Apparently that's us. The program, me and everyone. I'm met at the beginning and Mukuro. Just like us, Mukuro was apparently a new student here at Hope's Peak. Ultimate despair, which means Mastermind could have been allies. Why the Mastermind killer? Weren't they friends? Hey, Byakuya.
I don't have time to play with you.
God, he's so blunt, it just makes you feel hopeless. Alright, I'm out of here. Okay. Truth bullets away. Where are we going next? Alright, Headmaster's room. Okay. 5th floor biolab. Alright, to the map. 5th floor. Dojo? Biolab is where I want to go. Raw! Let's go. Hey, phone calls are my favorite thing in the world, I'll have you know. This place looks amazing, by the way. No worries. It was nothing. All these fake people calling me all the time, man. Not what I know. So here I am, in the biolab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? That's a pretty good camera to work in here, man. Surprised a surveillance camera can work with how cold it is in here. We had the same idea. The icicles hanging from the monitor. Hey, tarps. Hey, wait a second. There was no tarps in that shed before, and these tarps look eerily similar to those tarps. That's interesting. Where did this tarp come from, then? We see a lot of those things lately. Well, let's not point out that it's a white tarp that looks exactly like the one we found in the shed back there. Let's not point that out at all, Makoto, shall we? Not important whatsoever. Ugh, so cold. Why is it so cold in here? It's the first thing I need to figure out. Some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. And the left side is a bunch of glowing blue lights. But on the other side... some kind of weird machine here built together on the wall. Didn't look like this before. Oh, that's it. Got a thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Are you saying in this room the dead bodies of all the students are stored in here? Does that mean this biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around. Kind of weird machine. Right hand lights are off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 bodies, 16 people. Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. Like an instruction manual. We are an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to germanical lamps, we also provide an ozone generator and the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the catheter, and the blue light will let you know when the automated systems have activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh for S as a daisy for as long as you need. Lovely. In the unlikely event of a problem, a red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel. We do offer an optional lethal upholstery upgraded package. Well, that's fantastic. Is this instruction manual for the fridge? Looking around, I think I get it. Seems to be clear to me now. Some sort of makeshift morgue. There's also 16. About those lights on each slot. Looks like one is each, like it's set up so the slot is occupied, a blue light comes on. What you mean? Inside each of the slot lit up in blue. Only one of the victims is biolab lights. You should open them and check them out. Can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who died, and that's defeat the mastermind. To do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. Come on. And you're not gonna let me investigate here? See if there's any dead bodies? Well, Mako, you're no fun. I wanted to see if it was correct. If it was dead bodies of everyone we know in there, it would make sense. But Makoto didn't want to check it out. I was just looking for Sayaka. Oh, hey. Toko. Been a while since we've seen you. Oh, Toko, so this is where you were.
What do you want?
I'm investigating. That's pretty normal stuff. Am I so disgusting you want me out of your sight? No, it's not it at all. I thought just maybe you'd found a clue? Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything, not a single clue. I figured this place was related to the case. It would have had something, right? There wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back. Give me back my precious time. Calm down, Toko.
What's your problem?
Don't tell me to calm down. You have any idea of what I'm going through right now? When everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless, good for nothing. Nobody's gonna say that. Master will. Well, I'm not sure I can disagree with that. I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Well, what about anyone except me? Oh, well, I don't think there are any clues here. Well, maybe I'm gonna get going. But a bunch of wooden lockers in here. Found the clue in here. It was just a mastermind's attempt to frame Kyoko. Sure there's nothing important in here? Suit of armor displayed extremely Japanese. Cherry Blossom folder, nothing strange about that. Oh yeah, nothing strange about Cherry Blossom just inside the school. That's nothing weird at all. Target practice. Oh yeah, more coins. Alright then, nothing in here then. Unfortunate. And I'm guessing Hero is in here. Yes. Huh. Huh? It's gone. Mukro's body. Not here? Hey, what's up, man? Chickens. Gotta check them out. 4 chickens. No one's killed any more since we've been here. Honestly, I kind of terrified if there were more than that. Oh, man. Good. Those chickens, man. Genuine laughter from me. How exciting is that? Maybe the body's inside the tool shed. I better check just to be sure. Hello? I didn't find anything even close to a dead body. But if it's not in here, then it must be... Could it be in the bio lab? But a corpse aren't the only thing I need to check in there. There's one other thing. That tarp. Just like the one in the bio lab. That tarp played a key role in the other case, so... I better look into it. The killer used this tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet. But why is the top of it dirty if it got wet? That makes 0 sense. Which means the killer must have left some clue behind here. Huh. I noticed a small stamp on it. And nobody... Are you telling me nobody saw that before? Nobody. Nobody looked at the tarp in details like, oh yes, of course, this is, oh yes, of course. Oh, it says Biolab right on the end of it. Come on, guys, this is an investigation. You didn't even see that? Come on. I mean, it might not have had any relevance, but still. Come on, guys. It says Biolab. And this originally came from the biolab. Also, Hero was not here, and we have yet to seen him since we started investigating. So that leaves one person unaccounted for in all the places we've checked. Does that mean... That's all we need to check here. I have a feeling Hero may be behind... Uh-oh. I'm not done yet. Are you kidding me?
This is a school announcement.
Oh, that's not enough time to investigate. Come on.
Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely?
Uh-oh.
Well then, since you're all giving it your best,
Oh, thank goodness.
your generous headmaster will give you a little hint.
Man, if we've run out of time already, that was not gonna be good.
For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
Okay. But the biolab... What? Now he wants to give us a hint? Suspicious, but there's no doubt about it. This could be a trap. But even knowing that... Said to go to the gym, right? No! I wanted to go to the biolab. Are you kidding me? Oh. Hero! Got here first, huh? That's oddly suspicious. How did you make it here, buddy? Haven't seen you all day. Oh, hey, Hero. Makoto. Why did you act so surprised? No reason. You're in Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did. Actually, I'm on my way out. Uh-huh. Hero, you are, well, getting a little suspicious here, buddy. You already talked with him? What'd he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hero, wait! There's no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. That's highly suspicious. Hero? Like he's trying to avoid me. Like he has something to hide, something that we're figuring out. I told me to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Been hiding something this whole time? Yes. We know too much. I'm here for the announcement, please. Is it just me? And Hero got up there fast.
I am Monokuma!
Hello, welcome. Hello, are you ready for your final hint? It's just me. Well, it just so happens to be in that envelope on the ground in front of you. Envelope? Huh. Must be the envelope. And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry, just get on with it. Okay, let's check this thing out. Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. This is everyone but me. Ukuro, and everybody else. Kyoko, Sayaka, everybody. Yeah, everyone but me. No, I find that a little suspicious. It was everyone who come to Hope Peaks at the same time as me. Wait, but I'm not here. someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. We would recognize. We just saw the picture. We have the truth bullets right here. She's right there. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. Baiku and I were in that. Yeah, see, there we go, Makoto. You've realized your mistake. I just did that for you. I looked it up. That's Bukuriko Saba. This girl is... Wait, what? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? And even more than that, I'm not here. Us having everyone pose like this is weird enough by itself. And they're all wearing matching uniforms. Don't remember anything like this. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in this picture. I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. Well, we were the lucky student after all. We were probably picked at a later date than everybody else was. That's a possibility. Hero's not in uniform, though. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't even remember taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else, then I arrived here at Hope Speak Academy. So it's natural for me not to be in this picture, but what's definitely unnatural, that everyone else is in this picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other till they got here. If this picture is real, then could that mean they all went to school here before me? Could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is... Woohoo! How long are you gonna keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet? Hey, don't call me Hamlet. I'm Big Mac.
What are you gonna do?
Kinda getting in the way of standing there, you know? So, I mean, get out. But, told you, I'm not fielding any question.
Unbelievable.
What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? I'd be totally out of the left field. I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. Would have been added to the truth bullets of your handbook. So did I take the picture? So in the end, all I found in the gym is even more confusing. Confusion. The confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. Huh. How does this count as a hint? Made me even more confused. Is that what Muna Kuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? It looks a little too real. It looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. But first, I'm going to that biolab no matter what. Huh. The garden seems suspicious still. Excuse me. Out of my way. I decided to visit the biolab one more time. The first thing I saw when I got there was her passed out again. Huh? Doko. Uh-oh, she opened one of these doors. It's open. But, Toko. She's passed out. What are we gonna do? Just investigate. That should be Mukro's body. That's the most recent addition. If they're going in order, that should be Mukro's body. Toko, are you okay? She's fine. She just saw some blood. This is normal. No, no. She's not dead, is she? No, she's fine. Ugh. It's cold, super cold. It's so cold. I think might catch a cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will.
I see.
What? Was I asleep? Ha, I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you? You caught me. I was about to touch you, but I decided against it. No, I wasn't. Oh then, what? Hot and bothered? Straight up horny? Oh, okay, well, so why did you pass out? I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up now. What do you do, Miss Monroe? Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo bazinga! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. Don't say it like that's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Well, just look at that tongue action. How do you get your tongue to move in a twirly motion like that? Because even she forgets something I totally remember. So it's like double the memory. No, it's more like half. But all I want to know is where's my little darling? Tell me now, or I'll slit your throat. I don't know. I'm sure Boyko's around somewhere, doing his own investigating.
Yes.
I am self? I assume so.
Oh, I'm on.
I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master. Hey, your tongue's gonna fall off if you keep it out in the cold like this. Anyway, gotta hurry. Can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. See you later? Toko shot off with an eerie laughter echoing behind her. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point in asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. Oh, I wonder if it's open cadaver. Oh, this fridge, it's open. But I'm sure it was all shut tight the last time I was here. That must be why she passed out.
Right.
Oh, hey! Kyoko, you didn't see any of that, did you? That was, don't worry about that. You just staring at me this whole time? In the corner of the room? It's a little creepy. Kyoko?
Makoto.
Getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
Sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize. I did find a few things of interest I'd like to ask you about.
Listen.
But listen, about this room. Oh yeah, it's, they're keeping all the dead bodies here.
It would seem.
It's a morgue. Yeah, I think I figured that one out on my own. Yeah.
I knew
I
it.
suspected as much. Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there. Well, there you have it. You knew she fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. Oh, so you weren't just standing in the corner looking really weird. Okay, just making sure. I assume she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem.
I imagine she came to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why's everything gotta be so difficult with her? Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea. Let's not check who it is.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Hiko approached the fridge, hands outstretched. But suddenly, she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? This is Mukro's body, probably. Because Mukuro's body is in there. I mean, it's all charred and black probably if you took a look at it. Mukuro's body's inside the fridge?
I see.
Just like every other time, the Mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. Mastermind did it. Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
Yeah, you may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right, Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm gonna find a clue this time, and I'm gonna grab the Mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do? Do something else.
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I... Okay. I'll just sit in this very cold room. Over here. Just wait over there. That's it. Fridge for storing dead bodies. I can't do it. I can't look inside. But Sayaka, she's probably the one right here, right? Or up here? Should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. So let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about the announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the one about the hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh? Well, why not?
Because...
Only reason he'd give us a hint at this point was to confuse us or to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. I should go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing there looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the Mastermind forge that picture just to trap and confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation, except for the lockers that we found the notebook, and that notepad, and the names written on them, and saying, I mean, Makoto, there's some times you gotta put some things together, buddy. So, yeah.
Because...
Okay. Unless I've been rid of the litter on, that's not on.
It would seem...
Indeed. When someone's light bloom comes on, look around the lights, including Mukuro's. There's 9 in all. 9. 9 lights? Yep, all the dead bodies. Alright, look through this instruction mail. More importantly, you know, I think I've seen this type like this somewhere before. Back in the lab, yeah. Same when I found the garden in the tool shed. I remember that type. And the biolab stamp, exactly. And that's the type that was supposed to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got into the biolab and took it over there. Arp! Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Alright, geez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and traces of blood. It seems highly likely that the wound and blows to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. That means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which completely went through the body. It had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered in other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Those wounds that are several days old are the only other explanation. The only option were those other wounds, but the vial said they were old.
Is that right?
Well, where does it say they're old? Huh?
Because
All the Monokuma file says is they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
wrong.
Well, the difference is immense. Wait, what? It didn't say they are old. Or it didn't say right here. When they completely through, if it struck the head's metal pipe, at least several days old. Huh. I guess it does say that.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However,
That doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever. Not like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? There's no other possible explanation now, is there? They're the only other thing that we haven't really investigated. But we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it. That's where you could be wrong.
so then,
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
at the very least,
Certainly you can't allow it as one as many possibilities, can't you? But I was attacked. You protected me. One of many.
right.
The detective doesn't have supernatural powers is one way to predict the answer from the beginning. So the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words,
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. As they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future.
hey,
If there's anything else you'd like to know about the contradiction of the body, now's the time. Alright, let me hear it. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier, when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
so
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get that right? You remembered all that? They were indeed consistent with the corpse. So then, this is her body.
indeed,
Don't forget about the veneer tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
indeed.
Our victim in this case is, without a doubt, Mukuro Ikusaba. Alright, good to know. The data lines up perfectly.
And
Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
so then,
Then it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Get going. Kind of chilly in here. Oh wait. Ooh, are we not gonna put the body back? Do you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
why?
Sad. Did you forget she was our enemy once? A part of the ultimate despair? But she still got killed. Still a victim.
Hey,
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Yes. She did bad things happen to her. Well, yeah, but still.
whew,
You're really naive, you know that. You know, it's one of my charms. So, yes. It's really quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it really mean to be naive? Put that away.
so then,
I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? There was one more thing I'd like to ask you about. It happens to be a certain booklet I found? Hold on. 1 second. Still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. This note, this pocketbook. Yeah. If I don't do it now, I may never have a chance. What the heck was I doing looking over there? Hey, Kyoko. I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
What?
Go ahead, then. Out with it. Is this yours? Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What?
Uh-oh. The truth comes out.
So...
What do you mean? Well, you know those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
Indeed.
Yes, I do. I do, yes. But to get in any of those lockers, you would need a hard book whoever the locker belongs to. Oh, but you let me have the one that opened any door, any lock. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the Handmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in these lockers? Oh, well, I found a couple things of interest. I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook. She doesn't look too amused.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, the only lockers owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. Oh, that's where you'd be wrong. I also found a crystal ball and a notebook of Yasuhiro, whatever his other name was. After all, we all got access to that area recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had any access to those lockers. If I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster. About your father. Oh ho! What?
if that's true...
Could that mean that video is real too? Oh, that video. All the way back then. I wonder what was on it. Video?
Makoto.
I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What do you those videos from all of that long time ago? Man, that takes it way back. That was the first murder. I need to investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm with what you just said with my own 2 eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can.
So...
That won't be necessary. After all, I'm right about this. I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it seemed that is my locker. Your locker.
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. Class 78 urgent interviews. A DVD? It says Class 78 urgent interviews.
So...
I found it in that hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain it exactly. What I think it means, just watch it and see for yourself. I think you realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in that place none of us seen before. None of this makes sense right now. As it means there's something important clue on this DVD. Let's go to the media room.
Makoto.
Oh, and now it's my turn. You have a second. I have plenty of time. Let me hear it. Ramble.
In other words...
So, as it turns out, the arrangement I made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. Talking about your dad, right? And never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. All because of the mastermind.
However...
There's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burn with the fire of determination. Dude, we're getting to some pretty heavy stuff. Whatever's on this DVD is something that's gonna lead to some craziness. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he'd suffered? It's ridiculous. Just no understanding it, I guess. She let a small laugh as she said it. Her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
So, that's it for my rambling. Still much to do before I consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
But keep this in mind. There's only one absolute truth. Whether the truth serves justice or suffering. Whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not. Because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then.
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind with that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I bet I could go in myself. I got the DVD from Kyoko. I checked the AV room and check it out. Been a long time since we've been there. Used to tell me about hopeless truth. But no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose. I do want to check out the garden one more time. As now, I think Hiro is in there. Oops, that is not what I wanted to pull up. There we go. Let's check it out. Hiro, what are you doing in here? Oh, there he is. Hey, Hiro! Gah! Makoto! What's going on with you? Every time I see you freak out like that. No, No! Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. Very suspicious. Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Hiro, what's wrong? Still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I found. It's like he was avoiding me. He was afraid of me. Why? Oh, she's in the dining hall. Fantastic. Let's check that out. Dining hall away! Ina, I've got a question to ask you. Ah, there you are. So, this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Makoto! Did people look at that picture and think of me as some crazy person? Sorry, gotta go. What the heck is going on here? Do I offend? What? She ran out so fast, I didn't even have time to ask her to stop. Hina? Why? First Hiro, now Hina? Something's going on. Why won't you talk to me? Yeah, this is getting pretty weird. Not seeing anyone in any of these rooms. Second floor. Nope, no one in here. AV room, of course. I have to check that area out. Ah, now if he doesn't talk to me, then there's something really weird going on. Gotta check this out. Why is everyone so afraid of me? This is very interesting. To the archives. Alright, let's go. Excuse me, Byakuya. Would you by chance not want to talk to me and fear your life and run away? Oh, Byakuya. Uh-oh. Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Oh, no. Hey, Byakuya, wait! But of course he didn't. He just walked away. What the? Why is he acting like that? Is he purposely trying to avoid me? That's not good. This is not a good sign at all. Third floor, third floor, third floor. Not seeing anything in here. Nope, nothing here. Huh. This is not good. Everyone is running in fear of me. That's not a good sign. Well. What is this room? I have no idea what this room even is. But I don't need to go in there right now. Where I need to go is in here. Alright, let's check it out. Man, it's been a long time since we've been in here. Hey, is there any still in the box? There's absolutely nothing in here. It's just a normal empty cardboard box. Heck yeah. Let's go. Should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well, then I better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me, put it in the player. It said that I was playing. Nothing appeared on screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. Must have been only a few seconds. But to me it felt like an eternity. And then, all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? My waifu! There, you've come back. It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long. And there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
Oh, here we go. This is interesting. The voice I heard was a man positioned to the side of the screen. Voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation.
That's a little creepy, but okay.
I'm a little slow, you know.
Yes, a little slow.
I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
Uh-huh. Not like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute.
That's a little weird, man, but okay.
It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much.
This is really weird. I feel like it's some weird world now where I'm the one of the joke. I'm the show.
Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Oh man, it's been so long since I've heard her voice. Oh man. Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. Made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in this school? No, that something feels weird about that. Look at her. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this.
This seems really weird, man.
Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe.
Oh, she died first. Good job, buddy.
As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
You did a great job. As if on cue, that's where the video cut. They'd all agreed to be here. There's a lot I hadn't understood up till now. But this, only this. I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard. That doesn't seem right at all. She just frankly stared, yes. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. No, man, she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. Something feels really off about this. She wanted to do that so bad she tried to frame me for murder. What an unfortunate set of circumstances. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? It's like she didn't have a choice. Or she was under the influence of something. Or it's when we were all... No, wait. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. Next interview. On the monitor, the video that I thought would be finished flashed back on the screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. Huh? If I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Hey, that's me. Look, I'm on TV. What I saw was me. And possibly, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Well, okay. Me and Headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. I mean, that didn't sound like a normal conversation. But the I in there, and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the Headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this. So yeah, something. When we were all knocked out and lost consciousness, I think all of these memories were taken out of our minds.
Now, shall we get straight to the point?
You may have to live here for the rest of your life.
Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yeah?
Yes.
No, that didn't sound right at all. This can't be real. I said yes?
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
No, this doesn't seem right at all.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
Much of a choice? What?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you.
I mean, I was almost killed the other day.
As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
It's probably all the same conversations with everybody. It's like a contract agreeing that we'll be here. Again, the video cut out. There, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. And here we go. Yep. Mayukuya. Toko. Dude, this song is pretty rockin' though. Ina. Everyone. They all said they agreed to live in this school forever. And then... Yoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. And when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Hey, what gives? Huh? It wasn't just a monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant the DVD wasn't playing anymore. Hey, I was watching that, Monokuma! What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Oopsie, looks like it broke. Out of service. You did it on purpose. I was trying to find investigative clues here. But it just so happened to break just now.
Too bad.
Now then, when it doesn't matter, failure can strike anywhere, anytime, and man, the phone calls. Oh, no phone, I threw it away. It's gone. Alright then, that's taken care of. That was really weird. Anyways, let's move on. On to the failures, right? Failure, my ass. You cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. We just ask Kyoko about that last part. Even if I watched the whole thing, I'd just be more of the same. He asked them a question. I'm sure there was more to it than that. Something more, something deeper. Something we're gonna have to ask Kyoko about, since I don't know, man. Couldn't help myself but let out a huge expert's sigh. But as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted, too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At the time, I'd forgotten. Couldn't remember why I'd come to this school. I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey,
Strange, isn't it? Hard to imagine, yeah. Convenient outcome? Something that seems to obviously work in favor of the mastermind? Does that mean I've lost my memory too? And I just thought, I don't know, what about the others? We all forgotten? Well, they seem pretty angry at me. Something about that picture. Or... interview has been updated. Oh no, is the investigation's truly over this time? It might be.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end.
It looks like the final... well, probably not the final, but... our investigations are over.
And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start.
Oh.
There is no night that doesn't have a dawn.
Is it morning? Time to go to bed?
Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end.
Exactly.
Of course, then that leads to drought.
Uh-huh.
But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning.
Yes, of course, of course.
Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again, because the end is only the beginning.
Okay.
Anyway, let's get started.
Okay. Let's get started.
The beginning of the end of the class trial.
But it's nighttime.
Everyone gather once again at you know where.
Alright, I'll be there. Oh man, so many questions in my mind. It's about to begin. Again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. Let's do this. I think we'll take a break. I mean, who said we have to do the trial right now, am I right? Well then. Wow, we've gotten to some very interesting things in today's episode. So, all our memories were wiped with the interviews. That's kind of weird. Don't know what that's about. That picture has everyone frightened with us. Like... people really don't like this picture. Like... I don't know, there's something really not good about this one. Has no one wanting to talk to me, that's for sure. Except Kyoko, who didn't go to see the picture. Very strange. But yeah, that's, we're gonna be getting some crazy stuff next time, that's for sure. Had a lot of fun with this one. Alright then. Saved. Main menu, let's do. Alright then. Not sure how crazy it's gonna get next time, but I'm looking forward to it, figuring out some of these clues. It's, I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but I'm ready for it. But anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys again next time.